the race that controls the world, the beings that control the world, the revelation of Karen-Hyuds, former World Bank consultant. The statement of the former advisor of the World Bank, Karen-Hyuds, in magazine Future Money Trends shocked all concerned. She claims that there are creatures or superhuman race in the world who are interfering with the world economy. According to Karen-Hyuds, on our planet there is a, quote, second humanoid form, unquote. So this is pretty, well, you know, I'm sure she's not joking around. Now, obviously she has to think of her credibility. Now, they are not human, they are not aliens, but they are also not homo sapiens like us. Their DNA is different from our DNA. Well, we know that the DNA of Tutankhamun, the pharaoh King Tut of Egypt, the DNA was more intense than homo sapien DNA that we have, and also his bone was thicker than our bone. So that, obviously, he was humanoid, but he was different. Anyway, hybrids of the two races can be produced, but these are sterile, according to what Karen-Hyuds says, and calls this tribe homo-capensis, C-A-P-E-N-S-I-S, homo-capensis, or capensis, and it's found all over the world. It was before the Ice Age, and they have a very developed culture, she says. Those who were saved from the cataclysm, that is the Great Flood, hid from humans for an inexplicable reason. Over time, however, when the human race has reached an acceptable level of development, homo-capensis came into contact with us. However, they came into contact with leaders of states, and several of these creatures took refuge in the Vatican, she claims. This race is not alien. It was born here on Earth many centuries before us, our human race, and they have a large elongated skull and bright blue eyes. In ancient times, in the Middle Ages, people often mistook them for gods or even demons. Almost the entire history of mankind was made in accordance with homo-capensis, she says. They manipulated people's minds with the help of the monetary system, politics, and religion. They became the initiators of wars, military conflicts, economic crises. The leaders of all these major states, their entire political economic elite, are well aware of the existence of homo-capensis and cooperate with them, she says. And she says about a year ago, a conference was called, well, actually 8 years ago, a conference was held in Washington, D.C., with the American Public Affairs Committee and U.S. President Barack Obama. However, next to Obama was a man with an unusual appearance. He had a bald head with a strange shape, his face looked like a mask, and the eye sockets were too deep inside. This person was very different from other people who were in the room with Obama. Conspiracy theorist Scott Waring believes this person or non-person may be an alien from the secret government controlling various leaders, but perhaps he was one of the homo-capensis mentioned by former World Bank consultant Karen-Hyuds. Anyway, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.